Hello friends, this is in continuation of previous two videos. In very first video, I narrated on business analytics broad concepts in which I apprised the definition of business analytics, which is inferring information, or to say transforming the data, business data I mean, to the business insights. And in previous video, which was second one, I told you about what the first stage of analytics is, descriptive analytics, in which only two aspects are to be described based on data, obviously. One is what happened, other why happened so. जो भी हुआ है वो क्यों हुआ है. I think with a case study it can be made to understand better. Sachdeva Engineers, a service provider of electrical and mechanical jobs, is a startup firm. 3 months data were analyzed, maybe we can say for the months of April, May and June this year, and found that the vision of the firm, startup firm, is fine because Sachdeva engineers have been regularly receiving requirements of getting services on various electrical and mechanical jobs, but it is found from the data that the profit margins have been very low, meager profits we can say, in other words. The second aspect of descriptive analytics is to ascertain the cause of what happened. In this case, happening is that the profit margins were meager. So, based on the data, causes were tried to be identified, and it was found that to few of the customers, the estimations provided were not to the mark, which gave a loss to the firm, and that's how finally the profit also turned low overall. So these two aspects are to be described under first stage of analytics. One is, let's continue with the example of Sachdeva engineers. What happened means you have to describe the saleable products of Sachdeva engineers are obvious because of regular requirements of various customers on the products offered or services being offered, and at the same time the profit margins were low. So this is, we can say, what happened, which is to be described. And second aspect is also to be described under this first stage itself, which is why it happened, means why the profit margins were low despite being users, I mean customers' regular requirements. And the causes were found based on the data again, that the cost estimations to few of the customers provided were not right. So the losses because of those estimations were overall making the profit of firm low. So this is also to be described in the first stage of analytics, named as descriptive analytics. Now next stage come predictive analytics for predicting the future of, let's say, Sajdo engineers, the startup firm. The model is, if right estimates are provided to the customers, better a probability of increasing the profits, and prediction is it will happen with the acquaintance of various services being provided by such the engineers, the know-how, the knowledge and skills acquired by the mechanics. The better estimations can be prepared before it is conveyed to the customers, which will certainly result in better profit margins. So this is the prediction based on the past data of, let's say, last 3 to 6 months. Thank you for today, and in the next video I'll cover what is prescriptive analytics. Means based on all these previous data and business insight, what is prescriptive analytics. Will again continue with the same firms as the engineers. What should action should be taken by such the engineers to ensure what is predicted is to be ensured through certain actions. So that will be covered in next video. Thank you for today.